so excited to be here with Sabrina Campbell, who just won Cake Wars, and I'm pretty hungry right now. We're in intermission, and she didn't bring any cupcakes with me, so I think we're gonna have a little bit of talk about that later. But tell me your experience. First of all, you were Mrs. Dupont Circle last year. You got first runner-up, and then you won Cake Wars. It's like, what is next for you? So tell me about your experience in the Mrs. DC pageant.
The Mrs. DC pageant was amazing. It was really empowering, and it was something I had never done before. So it gave me an opportunity to really try something, stretch my limits, see what I could do, get out there in a swimsuit in front of 300 people, which is not easy to do. But it gave me an ability to be able to extend my reach, meet new people, meet other amazing women, and it was a wonderful experience.
Right. So what led you to being on Cake Wars? How did you get that experience?
I've been auditioning for different shows for about 6 years.
Right.
You know, I had a lot of customers tell me, oh, you should have your own show, you should go on TV, and I thought, well, okay. And so I would try out, and I would get really far in the process, and then I wouldn't hear anything. So I submitted another audition for Cake Wars, and I thought, oh, they probably won't, you know, talk to me. And then they called me and they said, hey, we loved your audition tape, we want to have you on. And I was like, okay. And so then I thought, okay, now I'm going to be on national television, and I do not want to look like a fool. And so I definitely brought my A++ game, and I left it all on the stage.
Nice. So tell me a little bit about, because you own Occasionally Cake, tell me a little bit about your store and what you serve there. Is it just cakes? Is it cupcakes? Is it different treats?
Well, so I have a custom cake shop. I like to call it a cakery. We do have cupcakes over the counter, but my specialty is custom cakes. Anything that you want created in a cake, I can do. And then now I've started a line of pastries. I have my own line of extracts and flavorings, which I'm working on. So another brand called Simply Sabrina.
Okay.
And so I'm really expanding and growing my brand and my reach in the culinary world.
Nice. So tell me, on average, how long does it take you to make a cake? Say for like a 16th birthday party, if they want something extravagant and different, how long would that take you to make it?
Depending on how extravagant it is, it could take me, you know, including the baking time, you're probably looking at a good 12 to 16 hours for a cake like that.
So do you do this all on your own, or do you have help?
I'm lucky. I have a wonderful staff of 3 people plus myself, and we all just hunker down and get everything done. Everybody has their roles and what they do, and I'm able to manage them really well, and we make a wonderful team, and we're like a family in our store, so it's really good.
And I also followed you on Facebook, and I think it was like week after week we were in suspense. Is she going to win it or not? And you knowing the whole time that you had already won Cake Wars. So what was it like having to hold that expense in from everybody thinking, did she win or not? And you knew all along that you won.
That was really hard. I wanted to be able to tell people, but I knew that if I waited when the show aired, there would be like this huge moment of victory, and I was waiting to savor that amazing moment. So I was really excited for that too. So it was a little easier to keep it in, knowing what was coming.
So can you tell me what has been the most favorite cake that you have ever made? Do you have one, or is there a bunch?
You know, that's really tough. I've done some really amazing projects. One of my favorites was I did the cake for the Army's birthday that was cut by all of the top bigwigs of the Army that was served in the Capitol. That was one of my favorites, but I've done stuff for Oscar winners, Emmy winners, and Broadway stars. So I love doing stuff like that for high-profile clients.
Nice. Well, since you didn't bring any treats for us this time, make sure you go check out Occasionally Cake in Arlington, Virginia. It was so great to see you. You look great tonight. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for talking to me tonight.
Thanks.